All right, hey guys, this is my 2004 Porsche 911 996 C2, and I am going to be replacing the heat exchanger or the heater core in it. So I haven't done this yet before, so I'll be learning as I go here. But what happens is when they go bad, sometimes they leak on the floor of the driver's side, which mine is not, but it is blowing actual like steam or what looks like smoke out of the front vents, and you get this really like nasty, I can't see it, but you get this like oily stuff on your windshield on the inside. It like kind of fogs it up. The biggest thing, you can smell that like sweet coolant smell and that steam coming through your vents. So if that's happening to your car, you probably need to do what I'm about to do. The heater core looks like this. It's the part I got from Pelican Parts. And it is located in the back of the frunk here, right behind your battery. So if you see those two hoses right there, they will lead into the heater core. So it actually is going to slide down in there like that. And the job is pretty much just access it, pull the old one out, put the new one in, and put it all back together. So you're going to first start by taking off these plastic panels. I've removed these two already. I'm going to disconnect the battery. I've yet to see if I have to take the battery out or not. I think some guys leave it in. And then we're going to have to take out some of this windshield wiper assembly just to be able to get access back in there. All right, so let's see how it goes. So I think I said we're gonna have to remove the motor. That's not correct. We just have to remove the cowl piece. So we'll have to take the windshield wipers off, and then there's a screw there, and there's a couple screws down here. I did mark with a piece of tape where the windshield wiper sits, just so I get it back in the right spot afterwards. So let's go ahead and do that. For the windshield wipers, there's just a little cap pop off, and this is a 13mm screw, and then you can just lift the wiper off. Okay, once you have these two connectors loosened from this cowl and the washer fluid hose, and you've got the screws out, this whole cowl piece can be removed and set aside. Now we're getting a better look at where the heater core is going to sit down in here. Okay, so it does look like we're gonna have to remove the this assembly for the windshield washers and the motor. It looks like it'll all come off in one piece. It's a couple bolts back here, here. So you just have to up in here. You'll have to just kind of go through and figure out, and this whole unit should all come off as one. Look at this stupid XM ghetto rigged thing. It's not even hooked up to anything, so that's gonna come out. But so we'll get this all cleared out. That will give us access to this cover. All right, so I've taken they're 10mm bolts out of this assembly, and you can see it's loose, and I've taken these. I'm thinking I need to take these bigger bolts out because the bolts that hold it to the body, or I don't know, back in there, I can't get at them. So I'm gonna take these two off. We'll see if that's right. By taking out those two bigger 15mm bolts under there, then I could slide this whole assembly back. I don't think I need to disconnect the electric from it. I just kind of laid it aside out of the way here. And then under there, there's two more, or a couple more, I don't know how many, maybe four more bolts. And then that whole assembly will come out, and we'll have full access to where the heater core sits. So let's take those out now. All right, I got that whole assembly out of there. Now I have access, pull the heater core. So I went to the store and got a couple of these. These are like plastic, almost look like scissors, but they're hose clamps, so they will pinch it shut, because these are under some pressure, because I loosened them and slid them off, and there was fluid flying everywhere. So you want to make sure you tighten those up, clamp them off somehow. And now we can remove this and pull this cover. All right, so hose is removed, and the little foam cover peeled back. There you can see it sits. There's a couple little, I'm not sure what they are size, bolts holding it in, and then the whole thing should slide on out. Time to pull this thing out of here. Let's see how she looks. Whoa, okay. Still full of stuff. Hard to tell just by looking at the unit itself. Let's look down in the box here. See if we can see. So there is some fluid down there. So Anyway, I'm pretty sure that this is what the problem was. The new one will just drop in there, and we just basically reassemble everything we took apart. We're gonna have to bleed the air out of the coolant system and make sure that we have our coolant levels correct, and then we're done. So I would say don't shy away. If you do some DIY stuff, don't shy away from this job. It's certainly not difficult. It cost me about 160 bucks for the parts, and I would say probably an hour if you're not filming and learning what to do as you go like I am here. So it's really not a difficult job at all. So there you have it. That's how to replace the heater core, heat exchanger in your 996 Porsche. Probably, I don't know if the 968s are the 986s, the Boxsters are the same. But there you have it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.